guys, Fatal1ty here. This is my week's photo blog for creative. Just had a great Memorial weekend. I hope you guys did too. I went out and did some little pool parties with some friends. I had a barbecue and so forth. So really been enjoying my Memorial weekend, and just been watching some of the NBA playoff games, cheering for the Lakers versus Celtics. Game 3 is today, so gonna watch that. But anyways, let's get along with the questions from the users today. I've actually been playing Heroes of New Earth a lot lately. It's a really fun game, and kind of the reason is because I'm kind of looking for a new FPS game to play. So when I'm looking for a new FPS game to play, I'm always playing a lot of different games. So the first question came in is like, what do I think about Quake Live, and do I think it's dying? I think Quake Live is still an amazing game. I love that, but I think a lot of us FPS gamers are looking for a new game like Quake 3 or like Painkiller. We want a fast-paced game with a lot of skill, a lot of talent. We want to have that raw talent of just out-aiming someone or out-strategizing them. And just everything you can imagine in a game that we've had in Quake 3 and Painkiller, we want that. And I personally like Painkiller a lot more just because I like the fighting. It's so fast and so much fun, and there's no railgun also in Painkiller. There's only the stake gun, so it actually intrigues for more fighting. So I really like those type of games. Quake Live, it's definitely not on the uprise, I don't think. I think it's definitely kind of like, it has its field of players that are playing it. You have Rafa and Cooler, two amazing players. I've been a big fan of Cooler for a long time. And anyways, this year you have QuakeCon 2010 coming up, so you're going to see some Quake Live action there for sure. And you know, as for future tournaments for Quake Live, I'm not really sure. You know, it's kind of always up in the air. It always depends on the media, the sponsorships, and you know, just the tournaments. You know, if you don't have all the sponsors, you really can't have the tournaments. So that usually tells you if a game's dying or not dying. Second question came in is like, what was the most memorable moment in my gamer life? For me, actually one of my best moments was actually at Frag 3 in 1999 when I went pro. I drove my Explorer down to Dallas, Texas. I had about $500 in the bank account. Ended up crashing with some friends, Rick's, Dan Hammonds, who was also a CPL champion, and played a lot of Quake 3 with him. And all I can remember was hanging out with Wombat and Vise and Hakeem and Xenon and you know, all the guys that were there, just playing you know, playing Quake 3 and just kicking it back. You know, I was running around with my socks and loved it there. I just loved that event. And as my gamer life got a little bit more serious, more professional, my best moment has to be when I won $150,000 in New York City. Definitely an amazing moment for me to come back from the lower bracket and win 4 straight. Was definitely a blessing, and I just trained so hard for that tournament. It was about 18 months in training to play on that whole tour, and that month I think I probably, I was spending 8-10 hours a day for about 30 days, so do the math. And then after that, my final question is like, how do I face a loss, and am I friends with any of my opponents? Well, how do you face a loss? The most important thing is you always learn something. If you don't learn anything, you're not a pro. The professionals will always learn where they're making a mistake at. Are they bad at movement? Are they bad at timing? Are they bad at strategy? Can they just not fight? Like, you know, this guy he just outfought me, you know? So when I played against like Vu and stuff in the World Tour in 2005, I saw that he was much better at Sacred than I was. So I was like, man, I really got to focus on this. So what did I do? I trained for a whole month solid only on Sacred. I didn't play any other map because people were taking advantage of me that I was not that good at Sacred yet. So they would always pick that map against me every time. So I made it, you know, a known fact is like, you cannot just be picking Sacred against me all the time. Now that's why I trained so hard to fix that hole in my game. So when you're playing your games, you have a loss, make sure, was it I got out-aimed, I out-strategized, just he has better timing, he has better fighting skills. You gotta find out where you lay in the land and just fix it. You know, you gotta really attack it full on. And I did a whole month on one map. I mean, I didn't touch the other maps. So hopefully this helps you guys out. And then also, am I friends with my opponents? I would say definitely yes. You know, the gamer community is not like massively big, so definitely I hang off a lot of the gamers. But I tend to stay away from like the top 8 players, like especially the top 3. I don't want to try to hang out with them too much because I want to have my edge when I get into a tournament match. I want them to know that I'm serious. I'm coming to play that match, and I want them to be intimidated before the match even starts. So if I'm hanging out and being buddy-buddy, they're not really worried about planning the match really. I mean, they're going to play their best game, I'm going to play my best game, but I'd rather come in the match like having a little bit of an edge, even psychologically. So I want to make sure that they're intimidated. And I played like 0-4 back in World Saturday Games 2000, and I remember him coming up to me after the match, and he was like, "Dude, like I couldn't do it. Like I was just shaking, I shake the whole match, you know." So when you can put someone on the edge and make them shake during the whole match and can't even shoot a rail gun for the life of them, even if I'm floating through the air, easiest shot in the world, that shows you that you have an edge there, and you're able to psych out your opponent a little bit. So every edge you can get in the gaming world is definitely important. And this is my week's Vado vlogs for Creative. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next week, and enjoy the NBA Finals.